This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
This Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop Convention and Ranger Stop and Pop. Have you ever wanted to see all your favorite Power Rangers together in one epic convention? Go to Ranger Stop! Ranger Stop and Pop! August 27th to the 29th, 2021! Atlanta, Georgia! Ranger Stop 8! November 11th to the 14th! Orlando, Florida! Get your tickets now! Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Well, hello, honey
Guys,
Hello. So, how you doing, superstitious girl?
good. How about you, Dagger?
I've been doing good. I've been practicing a dance from a fellow Pink Ranger. Yeah.
Well, you're not the only one.
Oh, want to do it?
Bring it on.
Okay, might as well. Ready?
Ready?
Bounce it on beat, 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 beat. All on beat, 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 beat. Watch me bounce it on beat, 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 beat. All on
Scratch that.
You're out of
Right
luck,
on.
lovebirds.
No, screw that. We'll do it.
Oh, dear Lord.
sorry. All right, we'll do our music since we won't mess it up. So, ready?
Take it away.
1, 2, 3, go. I kept saying, wait, one more time, guys. We want to make you guys happy.
Cut.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Oh, you did it! Yes, right.
Yay, we did it.
Okay, that was a little bit better.
Oh, God. What do you
Welcome, everybody, to Ranger Podcast Live. How's everyone doing?
We're doing good, and it's just. Oh, what are you doing here, Void Knight?
I'm collecting some Sporix, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh yeah, we'll have my team here. I have the sister, the brother, and I have
The alien.
This time,
And
I'm in charge. Welcome, everyone, to Ranger Podcast Live. I'm your host for this episode. I'm Leo, aka Psycho Fox or Psycho Buster Fox. I don't know at this point. We keep making names up on the fly. But guys, we are back. Welcome back. And oh my God, the prodigal daughter's return. Jen, she's finally here. Because
I was here last week. You
I know I
weren't here
wasn't,
last
but I wasn't here last week. But still,
no.
don't
You're
count.
you have returned.
Yes, I have returned, people. And today, wherever you're watching this, we are reviewing episode 6 of Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Very superstitious. Strikes a little Pink Ranger. But before we get into that, we want to give a special shout out to a certain community that myself and Kabuto, Mike, who's dragged me into for the last few years. Happy 50th anniversary to Kamen Rider, guys. If you are a Kamen Rider fan, then you guys know that myself and Mike, we cover Kamen Rider Saber on the Rider Time podcast every Thursday, and we have been doing the Kamen Rider archives for the last, few months now?
7 months.
7 months, doing all the Kamen Rider shows, doing a retrospective of everything in like a minute. So we want to give a special shout out to Kamen Rider. Congratulations to Toei, and
we
thank
did
you,
make the
Toei.
skit, by the way.
We did make that. We did make it. And shouts to Toei for finally putting 01 and Ryuki on the Tokusatsu network. Finally, because now the pirates can finally retire, if you know what I mean. Anyways.
And our lovely audience, please let us know what you liked about Common Rider in the comments section while we review Power Rangers. Who's your favorite writer? What's your favorite season? How'd you get into it? Such and such. Let us celebrate the 50th anniversary like it's 1971. I'm just kidding.
My. And
Like-
last certainly not least, if you guys are here, we are doing a sweepstakes. So shouts to our sponsors over at Garson's Corner. Hit it real quick. Throughout this episode, we're going to be talking about Power Rangers Power Rangers Dino Fury, and we're going to be asking you a specific question. Whoever gets the question right first is the winner. If you've already won a t-shirt or a t-shirt, then you cannot compete again. I'm sorry, you can't you can't two-time it. You can't double dip. Yeah, double dipping.
Yes, so Mondres Williams, congrats to last week for the blue shirt. For sure, you cannot win. You can go again.
No double dip, Monty.
Yeah, and of course, if you don't win it this week, you still will have 4 more chances afterwards.
Yeah, so this today we'll be giving out a black Dino Fury t-shirt. So, yes.
Shouldn't we be giving out a pink one?
That's for in 3 weeks. So
yeah,
like maybe when we do a Javi related episode or an Ollie related episode.
Yes.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway, so guys, I'm gonna go around starting from the bottom and I'll be the last one. What were your thoughts on episode 6 before we go into the breakdown of it? Thoughts? Go ahead, Mike.
Right. So to keep it quick, I love being able to explain away the scientific explanation for luck, and I love how Salon does a great job saying, "Hey, luck's not real. You just gotta take in the good with the bad." And Amelia learns her lesson, and Ollie gets his karma. It's give and take, and I just love me some Amalia right here.
All right then. Ryan, go ahead.
Okay, what thought of this episode? I liked it. It could have been better. It's not one of my favorites so far, due to some dialogue issues I had. But we actually do find out where Amelia got her superstitions trait from her grandpa. So it's actually a good episode for Amelia. So props to that. Overall, it was okay for me. But I want to give my score later. But overall, I like how they were able to develop Amelia in the right way. Oh, and the lesson of the day was not forced, so thank you, God.
Yeah, especially that. Noemi, go ahead.
No problem. I gotta say, there was a lot of comedy involved in this episode. I mean, despite the fact Amelia definitely had bad luck, but I was lucky to see Ollie getting payback after what he said to Amelia. So yeah, karma on you, Ollie.
All right then. Kent, nice haircut, by the way. What's your thoughts? Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Jan and G.A. Borg weren't in this episode 10 out of 10. I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
Save that for later.
Like I said, I was surprised. Like, we actually get an episode where the comic relief in a Nickelodeon season doesn't have a scene. Well, outside of a big episode or something. But yeah, I think given the recent history, that we've all kind of been going through, I think this is actually a very good episode to have on right at the time. You're focusing on the bad. Don't be that you can't see the good. And I thought it was a nice fitting episode. And also, like Ryan was saying, the life lesson didn't feel forced. It didn't feel as like it was silly. It was still kind of silly, but it didn't feel like as cringeworthy as how like they taught lessons in the Mighty Morphin days or how they do stuff in the Neo Saban era. So overall, I think strong episode and might been even a little better than last week's episode. So.
All right then, Jen, thoughts? Go ahead.
I actually really like this episode. I like the whole superstition thing because some people, they like to use superstition to kind of base their life. Like I know some people who like buying good luck charms and whatnot, and I just thought it was kind of this interesting seeing this cycle, because if you think about it, like, not like, I don't want to sound like mean about this, but like a lot of superstitious like good luck charms are just marketing ploys. I don't know if you know that, but a lot of times they are.
It is. And so I like this episode a lot. It also helps you like change your outlook in life, that you don't have to worry about, you don't have to focus on these lucks and charms and all of that stuff, that what you see in the world, how you like what happens to you is how you project it and how you take the good with the bad and everything. Overall it's good. I will say it could have been better. Like there were some like sayings that were like kind of like but I mean it's a good episode. There was just some sayings towards the end that was kind of like eh, to me. Not bad, but just eh.
Okay. All right, and Clementine. I'm joking. Clement, what's your thoughts? Go ahead, dog.
Okay, this is a fun episode. I like the voice for the monster. It has that fun Schwarzenegger feeling. And villains finally did something that I never thought they would do, and that is like I don't know. Should I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, the villains did something like they invaded the base twice. Void Knight did it, and now Boom Tower. So I'm like, I didn't know like a villain could do this, and now like now that they've done it, like I finally see like these villains are smart, so they're really good. I like that. Plus, I love the message, and it's fun. That's all I can say. It's a great episode. Finally.
And can I take a moment to say that not only did they invade the base, but it's not even a season finale or a disguised villain episode.
Yeah. I will give you that.
And right quick, they also, like I said, it's the bad guys invade the lair, and we were teased about this in a previous season. I'm looking at you, Sledge. But it's awesome that these bad guys are actually breaking into the bad guy, are actually figuring out a ways around the superheroes' defenses, and that is awesome. So,
all right, real quick before I do, I know I missed last week's episode. I'm just being very biased. 10 out of 10. I love last week's episode. Now going into this episode, I would say I do agree. A dialogue could have been better. It was I mean, I enjoyed what I watched. I want to say right now, I enjoyed this episode. Not as much as the other episodes previously, but I like how they expanded on Amelia. I like how they expanded on Ollie just being a complete jerk every now and then. And Boom Tower, I'll tell you what, man, I'm gonna go and invade this base real quick. I just need to, you got the morph, Okay, I'm just gonna put this on, man. Bada boom. Oh, dang, girl, you got to check out the light. I had to do the Boom Howard reference. I'm sorry. Other than that, I like this episode. Please be, you might see the return of a certain alert, but I digress. Anyways, let's get started. So, Amelia, because everyone's trying to ship them. What in the heck happened? Who wants to go first between you two? Ladies first. Go ahead.
Very well then. Okay, so the scene starts off at Area 62, where apparently Mucus wants to go out there, or basically craving for some candy, basically. And when Void Knight comes in, he is all of a sudden annoyed by Mucus's presence. And when he finally says that you want to know what's behind that door, zap, Mucus got electrocuted, which I believe that was a really funny touch. I mean, with all due respect, Mucus is like one of my favorite villains because the humor that she has and basically her getting shocked would actually rub me down to laughter because, yeah, she can get a little annoying, especially when it comes to Void Knight. And leading up to the next scene where we see the citizens, doing their own daily life, and that is when a monster appeared, which apparently wasn't. So when the Rangers got there, they saw this monster figure covered in bubbles and all cleaning gear. But when he was washed up, apparently it was Amelia's grandfather. So basically he was just, busy cleaning all the windows, and that is when, the Rangers decided to help him, and then all of a sudden, Amelia did the unthinkable thing, is walking through the ladder, and apparently had bad luck. So that means I kind of had bad luck too.
So for anyone who wants to know, real quick before I give it to Ryan, there are main superstitions. Walking under a ladder apparently is bad luck, and you could probably get hurt. I've walked under a ladder. I can tell you from personal experience, it doesn't really happen, but if you believe it, it is what it is. It's okay. Ryan, go ahead.
All right, so we see my character become a jerk. So I admit Ali was actually a jerk in this episode. Yes, I know, he was being a jerk.
Typical.
But now you can tell he was being a lovable jerk because he actually does care for this lady. Yes, I'm shipping these two together. Okay, it's gonna happen. I believe it's gonna happen. So he tells Amelia, superstition does not exist because there's no facts. And he even tells him like, "Ooh, look at the time. Oh, don't walk over. Don't walk over cracks, Amelia." And then you see the grandpa's like, "Hey, listen to this guy. He's smart. He's listening to guy." He'll be like, "Oh shoot, they're actually gonna ship them." I know. So the Papa, which is the grandpa's name, actually loves Ollie. So it's gonna happen, guys. Trust me. It's gonna happen.
Just wait and see. Just wait and see.
I will. We gonna wait and see because Nickelodeon still have. We ain't getting no kissing. If we ain't getting no kissing, it ain't happening. Continue.
But at least he got Granddad's approval.
I know.
There, they kissed.
So anyway, she goes to the park. Try not to step over crevices. Excuse me. And then she sees a Sporix beast. And then, wait, before I continue, so she does get bad luck. She rips her sweater, so let's go to that. So after that, she goes to the park, and then she sees a Sporix, and it grows to the monster called Rock Smasher, which I actually like this monster because it actually is impenetrable. Yeah, impenetrable.
Yeah, impenetrable.
So then finally, we see, Amelia tried to fight her on her own, but again, she gets busted up, and she breaks her morpher gets all busted up too. And then after that, she can't call the Rangers for some reason. But the good thing is, though, that Salon had actually signal around that actually calls the Rangers to help her out. And sadly, they come over there. She kind of messes up again. So sorry, Honey Muffin, you kind of messed up bad.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for that.
You did a Captain America.
You took my joke.
So my girl, or Honey Muffin, tried to do Captain America, but instead hits the two siblings over here. It hits the star and it's the brother. So
I had bad luck, so it's not my fault.
So you endangered the lives of these two siblings. How could you? Anyway,
you didn't do Captain America. You did a John Walker Captain America.
It is John Walker. But anyway, look at that. You see my boy, worried about his girlfriend, tries to help her out. So again, foreshadowing. Because come on, he's like, Amelia, I'll save you. So anyway, they start fighting, right? And after that, they stop. They didn't really stop him, but Rock Smasher's like, hey, enough of this. I want to, retreat. And see Mucus be like, hey, let me meet my boss. Come on, let's go have fun. Which I liked about his dialogue was he does hit him hard. And then Rock Smasher's like, hey, you hit me? He's like, no. It was just a pad. Oh, okay. So I actually like that part. And then we go back to Area 62, and that's where they talk about their plan, which I'll give out to here, to the Honey Muffin.
Honey Muffin.
Let it rip.
Oh god. So when they took Amelia's morpher, they thought of a plan, since they got a morpher, they might have access to the Stonehenge lab.
Oh, wait, sorry to interrupt. So it's Smashstone. It's Smashstone, guys. Smashstone. Monster's called Smashstone. So
Side note. Can I talk now?
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
Thank you.
Okay. Sassed.
Interrupted a lady. But anyway, so when they obtained Amelia's morpher, so apparently one of the monsters had come up with an idea that with the morpher, they might have access to the Stone Age lab, which apparently they decided to fix it and get it back online so they can try and steal the other sparks. And leading up to the lab with Solon, Amelia decides to stick around and give Solon a hand, but apparently she's too frightened that she might make a mistake or bring more trouble, like she did in battle. And of course, when she ripped her sweater. I don't mean to rub the girly in me, but that's basically her fear. And that's when Solon decided to comfort her and not to let the bad things affect her, because usually when it comes to your mind, it's the only thing that's controlling you from preventing actually occurring the bad stuff to you. But what's important on what she said is that there could be good things happening as long as you don't let the bad things control you. And the most important thing is like your head. The power of your head is what's causing all this, and it's best to use it for good. And not to mention, leading up to the fight, which Ollie, will you care to take it away?
Why? Anyway, since you tried to jinx me. Anyway, so they do fight. But suddenly we see Boomtown. So basically, the fight was actually a distraction because Void Knight actually planned this out. It's like, all right, we'll distract the Rangers while you go inside the base. So we see red, pink, black, and yes, I remember names. Red, black, pink, and green.
Green.
You see the
Javi. Oh my God, Javi,
Fine,
Izzy,
fine,
Zato, and Oliver Queen. There you go.
Oliver Queen, fine. So, so we see these 4 Rangers.
Yeah, Quasar Black and Sistar.
Anyway, we see the siblings and of course Zato and myself try to fight Smashdown. And it does work. The Rangers are actually out of the base, but they don't know that Amelia's still inside, still being not confident. And we see Boom Tower actually morph inside the base. And I also say this. This is actually one of the earliest times a monster actually hijacks a base. So kudos to these monsters. They actually are confident. I actually like what I like about this episode. And we see a Salon trying to be brave, like, hell no, I'm not giving you this 4x. I will sacrifice my life if I have to. And you see Amelia getting confident again, like, all right, screw it. I'm going to put my Morpher and fight. And she does fight. Boom, they're an actually good fight. Actually, I'll say this. Great choreographed fight. I'll say this. It's a really great choreographed fight. So shout outs to the stunt team for doing this, or second unit. Then she morphs Boom Tower out of the base, and then she joins the other Rangers, and they fight each other. They fight, Boom Tower and Smashdown, which has some comedic moments and kind of this word episode kind of little drags for me. It was fun, but I kind of felt a little bored in this part. But I'll explain why. So they do fight, and then of course, Smashdown grows to a giant monster as always. He becomes a kaiju, and they summon his Zords, and then while they're fighting, he's actually hard to beat because his impermeable skin. That's what it's called, Smashdown. And this is where the good stuff happens.
Oh yeah.
And finish it off, Honey Muffin.
Real quick before you do, are you saying kaiju because of the fact that Godzilla vs. King Kong just came out? Yeah, you are.
Bringing that reference.
Or is it because Iron Giant is in the new Space Jam movie?
Yeah, let's go, baby.
I cannot wait. Okay, we'll talk Space Jam later.
Yeah.
Take us away, though.
Thank you, great leader. So anyway, leading up to the battle against Smashstone, that is when Amelia comes in, and then apparently she makes a little mistakes, which she thought she was jinxed again, but apparently pure lady luck right there, and that is definitely 100% pure lady luck, which apparently they were able to cause a strike on Smashstone thanks to Amelia's little mistake, and leading up to a Ranger and Dino Fury victory. And as you can see, that like some of the equipment of the buildings got on his shoulder, which I literally laughed, and I was like, well, when she made that little mistake, I was like freaking out. Oh my God, Amelia, girl, what did you do? And I was like, okay, then pure lady luck, you rock, girl. So yeah, that was basically like my good luck there for my homegirl. So shout out to you, Hunter, Amelia. And leading up to the last Ranger like the final scene, which Amelia's not that insecure about having bad luck after all. I mean, based on what Solon had told her. But then, of course, Ollie happens to break a Pop-Pop's mirror. And now bad luck actually runs to him, which apparently did not believe at all after Amelia told him, like, you definitely get bad luck. And now that a bucket landed on his head and then he fell down, payback from me. You hear that, Ollie?
Excuse me. Is that how you want to play it? All right, let's play it that way.
Bring it.
Sued.
All right, let's do it. Well, dance battle.
No. We ain't no dance.
What? Bring it, bro.
We can't have no more epic dance battles.
Let's go.
Thank Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my God. No.
Let's go.
All right. Bring it on.
I'll do this fast. Let's go. Let's do this faster. Screw that. Let's go.
You guys. Just kidding.
Get out of here. You get out of here. no. It's between her and me. It's between her and me. Let's go. Hello.
All right, bring it on.
Let's go. I'll do it first. Chop your dad. Let's go. Oh, okay. All right. You try. What is that? Karate moves. Lame.
Mhm.
All right.
It's called a dance karate.
You mean hip hop keto?
Yeah, keto.
You can call it that.
Okay, you know what? No. We're back on track. Everyone back in your positions. Thank you. Anyways, all right. Thank you. With all that being said, guys, overall ratings. Amalia, you guys go first. Go ahead, Ryan. I know, ladies first.
Wait, before I continue, guys,
yeah.
be nice in the comments. I'm watching you guys right now. Be nice in the comments, or we will call you out. Just let you know. Right. First warning. Continue.
All right. No, I mean you go first. Ladies first. Go ahead.
Copy that. I gotta say, I would give this episode 9 out of 10, just because of the humor, like I was mentioning before, but also like Amelia was overcoming of letting the bad luck affect her, but in the end, like she managed to overcome it, like seeing the positive side of it and not let her mind affect it or ruin everything for the Rangers, of course. And of course, I'm happy for the payback.
All right, then. Ryan, go ahead, dude.
Well, before I wanted to hurt the honeymoon, just kidding, I won't do it. Very much in the dance battle for jinxing me. Anyway, I overall liked that. Again, I liked the episode. I guess just the dialogue kind of felt I mean, as much as I like Hunter Dino's, as like right now, her dialogue was kind of off for me for this episode, especially when she did her morph.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the morphing grid. I'm like, Carl, I kind of want you to be a little more forceful, like link to the morphing grid, something like that. But it's okay. But overall, it was a good performance for her overall. I liked the grandpa because he gave me some recognition. But overall, it's a good episode. It's just the dialogue was kind of off for me for today, and also the fighting for the ending was kind of a little rushed for me. But even though I love the hammer formation, I really love that part. I actually really like the part. It's just the dialogue and some of the pacing of the fight scene. So I would wait. Nobody, did you give your rating yet?
Give it 9.
I give it a high 8. A high 8. It's between 8.9 to a 9. Yeah, so it's between those two. So I give it a high 8.
All right, cool. Real quick, I will go the big 3 up there. So, Jen, go ahead. Likes, dislikes, and rating.
Okay,
Go.
you want me to be honest? I would give this I know, but like this is my complete honest opinion. This is a 7.5 out of 10. Like it's good. I like the message. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing. I understand the whole superstition. It's just the ending where like there was some. It was what Dagger Boy said. Like there were some dialogues that were meh. Like there was that part that just kind of like made me go, why did you say that? Like when Javi said you're gonna rest in pieces, it was kind of. It's kind of.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. Like that, it just sounds bad, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just meh, And then I guess for me, another one was like the monsters. You're not the monster, but you know how the Papa. Oh, like what I want to know is how the heck did the Papa turn into a sudden soapy monster? Like how did he end up like that? That's also where I'm at. The log. That's also where I'm. Yeah. See, how the heck did he end up like that? How? Like, there's no way. And how did people get so scared by that too? But that's just me. That's why it's a 7.5 out of 10. Don't hate me. That's my clear cut opinion.
Okay.
No worries, girl. No worries.
It's okay. To add that the dialogue had I'll say for Sistar because there's something she says in the end that kind of gave me cringy, but yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
But Jen, when it comes to the soap, it's Power Rangers. We just accept it and keep going.
I know, but how did the Papa turn out like that?
I know.
Ow.
Maybe he and Amelia are both klutz.
But you can't be a klutz to be on top of a ladder with like buckets all over you. Come on.
It's Power Rangers, Jen. We don't question it.
Maybe the studs were caused by a bomb or something.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Sorry, that's just me. That's the only thing that got me like, yeah, there you go. That's my honest opinion.
You're good. Don't worry about it. All right, Kent, you have some choice words when she said the rest in pieces. Go ahead. Likes, dislikes, and rating.
really, like I said, there is some dialogue issues that are kind of eye rolling, but I personally, like I said, didn't find it to really be that atrocious or that bad. And like I said, I've been saying about this all day. My gosh, have I have missed competent villains? Because I love the bad guys' plan, and it's great to see them like trying to gain access to the base. That was cool. And like I said, the life lesson works for like I said, the difficult times. And like I said, it doesn't feel cheesy or good. Like it's silly, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a no-brainer. Also, another thing that I think my real one complaint is maybe Emil might have been a little too over dramatic about her having bad luck, but one could also say that it's also the pressure of her being a Power Ranger is still sinking in because they're still relatively new. They still have the entire world to protect. So that could be that could be affecting her confidence. So that's what I say, kind of like what I said about Nate and being isolated. And like I said, I do love that they actually put that scene in from Rhea Soldier where Asuna accidentally tips over the building and it causes that chain reaction. I was wondering if they were actually going to do that in Power Rangers at some point, and they did, and it was funny, and it works for this scene. And like I said, I kind of got and like I said, I think Ollie definitely got his comeuppance. It was silly stuff, but it was just kind of harmless fun. It was kind of innocent. Also, by the way, I got these kicking figures, and if that come with these monsters. And if Emil, if the Pink Ranger gets hers, she should totally come with the volcano one. So little tip there for Hasbro, just in case you're watching. Overall, 9 out of 10. Very solid episode, and at first it looked like it was going to be but it ended up being a very solid entry. So
okay, Clement, it's a star. Go ahead.
All right.
Hey, don't forget the dialogue you had in the ending.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh. Okay. Okay, Boomer.
Oh, the show's over. We're out of here. I'm joking. No, we can't do it.
All right. So my review for this episode, I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It could have been a 9, but there are some things I would add in to what could have given it a 9. But the good thing I like this episode is I like the message behind it with the bad luck and the good luck message behind the lesson with Emilia and Solon. I like that. The second is the villain invading the Dino Hedge base. That was unpredictable. I did not predict that. It just happened. I like that. And number 3 is seeing my girl Tessa Rowe, she just snatched that Sporex from Boom Tower, saying, keep talking, Boomer. And that was pretty fun. That was the greatest moment from the Green Ranger. But my problem is this episode could have been a 9 if this episode has some training scenes, because we just had Javi and Izzy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they both recently joined the team, and when they joined the team, we saw their chemistry fighting in the forest, right? That was great. But remember, Zato says he's the more experienced member of the team, and where is that training scene? I'm still looking for that. And also another fun fact: the monster was a Rio Soldier monster that appeared in episode 10. So they appeared this monster in an early episode. Yeah. So this is a good episode, but I give it an 8. The only thing I'm a little bit I cut down 1 point is because there's no training scene. So a good solid 8.
You're a bit train eccentric, Clement.
All right then. All right. Void Knight, dare I ask? I'm joking.
Wait,
What's your likes, dislikes, and rating, Mike? Go ahead.
Okay. Likes, dislikes. I like the way they explained how luck works in that it's not real. Like the Flash, we've discussed this in the past. The Flash gave a great explanation to how luck works, where we got subatomic vibrations that influence the probability of good things versus bad things happening. And yes, there's positive and negative vibrations, and it has to move from place to place, and also it needs to balance out like a sinusoidal wave. So where there's good luck, there's bad luck, and it happens at the same time. It happens sequentially, and you don't see it happening in plain sight. So I love how, yes, it's bad luck for Amelia to get all that things done wrong, but that resulted in a good thing happening where she was able to help protect Salon in that scene when Boom Tower shows up. I like that. I do like that Ollie was a jerk. Then he came around only to be a jerk again, and then he paid the consequences. And props to the stunt department for making that sequence happen. And because Asuna is my favorite Ryu soldier, I'm glad we finally got to see this formation in the American version. And yes, I love the world's largest Rube Goldberg machine that you accidentally knocked over, causing a lot of things to happen. Tom and Jerry style. I love that. Though this would otherwise be a high 9, but I have to give it a high 8 instead because of reasons some people already kicked a dead horse with, and that is the dialogue. Okay, Salon's dialogue is good. Dialogue with other characters, not so much, because Rest in Peace is not as bad as Okay Boomer. I'm sorry. Like if this was a joke, if they made this episode a year ago, it would have been fine. But this joke is so old, it lost its ability to be funny. That's the one issue. Other than that, it's a pretty good episode. Didn't hammer in too hard with the moral, and that's pretty much it. High 8.
Okay.
All right then.
All
right.
So for us, bro.
Oh, can I read it real quick?
Oh no.
Anyways, real quick, I just want to say this. I think everyone. I kind of agree with everyone. I'm with Clement. I give it, and Mike, I give this a solid 8 out of 10. I think the episode did well when it comes to Amelia's backstory, because we had Ollie, we gave him his backstory a little bit. Him fused with Amelia. We had Zato. Zato had a nice, good backstory, and then you had Javi and Izzy, and them coming together and everything like that. And we see that Izzy has pressure of always winning in the last episode, which in my opinion is probably the best episode of the season thus far. I'm just being completely biased about that. That's just me. I do agree. Now, for the first time in Dino Theory thus far, if I could, yes. So for those of y'all who don't know what Jim Cornette alert is, if you are a wrestling fan, Jim Cornette likes to criticize a lot about wrestling. Me, I like to just say if we could change some things up. If I get Jim Cornette just for a couple of seconds, people. Okay, Boomer, we get rid of that. That joke was so 2019. Get rid of the Okay Boomer. No one says Okay Boomer in 2021. I get it. It's for kids. I understand. Rest in pieces. I ain't going front. That line was lit. I like the rest in pieces. I ain't think they were ever going to do that in Power Rangers. No one says rest in peace, nor rest in pieces. I like that. Keep that. I do agree with one thing. Clement, you are absolutely right. We needed just like how Ollie and Amelia, yes, you two love birds right here. You two songbirds. Y'all got your training episode. We need one for both Javi and Izzy. Why? Because especially for Izzy, because Izzy's the youngest person in the squad. Everyone else is like in their early 20s, and Zato's like centuries and aeons years old.
No, he's 20 million trillion years old.
I said centuries and aeons. He's
65 billion.
Centuries and aeons. There you go. Anyways, Izzy should be the one that's going to be under the most pressure. She's a high school student still. You would think fighting giant monsters who dang near killed Joe Daddy would make you be succumb under pressure. That's about it. I'm done. I'm done ranting. Other than that, I give this episode 8 out of 10. I think Amelia's whole superstition thing could have been handled a little bit better, but it is what it is. There you go. All right, and that was Jim Cornette and my rating. Real quick. So I'm gonna give this to Ryan.
Oh God, what's up?
You think we're gonna see the granddad again? Because clearly they've already pointed out that granddad and Amelia are close. You think we're gonna get another episode where granddad Pop comes back?
I think we will, because we saw the Warren already 3 times. We saw the mom already 2 times, and I think she's even said, according to her interview or somebody, that she will be a prominent character. So yeah, I can see Pop back for another episode. So
all right then, Mr. Brown. Void Knight, that room. What do you think is in that room? You think they're trying to make a giant kaiju fighting robot? You think Mechagodzilla's in there? What's up?
I have no idea, because I don't remember any like mechanical themed villains in Rhea Soldier. My best guess, it's Skredley from In Space. I'm kidding. I like I said, that's something I'm like really wanting to know. Like I said, one thing that the show has been doing really good so far is that they're leaving mysteries. Like, we don't know who Void Knight is, and we don't like completely know who he is. But and we also don't know what his magnum opus is. Thank you, Campbell, for pointing that out the other night. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to finding out what's in there and stuff. So yeah.
All right then. Clement, this is an interesting one because it's now been 2 episodes now since we were introduced to the Sabretooth Megazord. When do you think? What do you think? What's your prediction on when they're going to introduce the Stegazord? And how do you think they would do it?
My prediction is maybe the following episode or the episode after that. I think they're going to introduce the Black Ranger Zord at that time, and the Tiger Claw Zord. Like it had a great introduction. Like it had a great introduction, no doubt. But I wonder how the Black Rangers like Stegosaurus Zord is gonna like be introduced. It better be something serious because hey, the best for last, right? It's got to have a good like introduction.
Okay. Mike, question for you because I just had it off the top of my head. So we did get some origin. We didn't really necessarily talk a lot about it. Thoughts on Zato? Because we still remember he sent a signal to space to call from Rafcon. Who do you think at some point we might get someone who will see the message and go to Earth? What are your predictions on that?
Okay. First things first.
Guys, no, not that question. Change
Not
it.
that?
Not that.
Okay.
Change it.
Okay.
Change question. Sorry, guys.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Ask us something else, bro.
Okay, fine. Void Knight, competent person. You think he's going to actually destroy the base at some point? Like he's actually going to find a monster that's going to like destroy half the base?
Well, first things first. I want to say something real quick about the door. I love the Drake and Josh reference. You want some candy? Go get some candy. Oh, okay. I see the problem. Really? Okay. And I do think that will somehow play into his plan to destroy Dino Henge. And I'm pretty sure, knowing the pattern of the show in the last few years, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to destroy Dino Henge in the mid-season finale. In this December. And they're probably going to find a new base or rebuild it for the second half. Personally, if they do destroy it, like it'd be very convenient if there was a second base underground underneath it, like the power chamber was underneath the command center.
Anything is possible.
But yes, I do think there will be a certain level of weight and climax if he did destroy the base, because as much as we are not fans of Diva Talks, the character, not the actress, it did send chills down our spines the first time we saw her destroy the power chamber.
Okay. All right. I like that. Noemi, I have a question for you. When it comes to Amelia, You think she might have? Do you think there might be more things that she's afraid of? Because clearly, the whole superstition thing she was afraid of. Do you think she has any more fears that because of her because we know her and Pop are very superstitious. Do you think there's any more fears that they might expose later on throughout the season?
That I cannot be sure about, but I'm pretty sure like what we just saw when Emilia was so insecure about having a bad luck among her. I'm pretty sure like there are other fears out there that we might see along the way. But if not, then she knows what to do as a ranger because she is a pretty tough girl. I mean, as you can see that not only for a journalist but as a role of being a ranger.
Right. Oh, he was. There we go. And I honestly, that was the last question I thought of right now. What's up, Jen?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me a question. Well,
on-
I'm gonna ask myself a question then.
You forgot.
What are your thoughts on Izzy's potential as a Green Ranger since she's the youngest one?
Oh my god. Yeah, Leah, what's her question? Come on.
I thought that was I asked myself a question.
Well, let's see the fox.
Okay, fine.
Okay, no, I got one because I've been thinking about this since the first episode. So here's to you, Jen. So we clearly saw a henchman. We know that the henchman keys are a thing. Are the Power Rangers actually going to use them? Because clearly, I'm not gonna say. I don't want to say her name wrong, so I'm not gonna say it. We know that she introduced them like, hey, throw these keys. They're gonna help you out. Do you really think the Power Rangers are actually going to need them at some point?
I think so because think about it. Void two villains, Void Knight and Boom Tower, already went to their base, so maybe they have to use it. And plus, not only that, they got the coolest gadgets ever. I'm just saying, I haven't seen a cool gadget like that in since Time Fire, of course. But I'm pretty sure they are gonna use those keys some point in their life. I guarantee you. And plus, I like the villains here. I like personally my favorite villain from Dino Fury is of course what Noemi said. Mucus, because Mucus reminds me of Poisandra from Dino Charge. So that's why, and so I'm pretty sure they are going to use the keys. But I'll be maybe in later season, or maybe it's gonna be a season 2. Who knows?
Yeah, there's gonna be season 2.
Season two. I'm predicting season 2.
All right.
Wait, Mucus, aka Power Rangers Poisandra, or Power Rangers Spinel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did anyone go yet, or?
Yeah, everyone went. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, now we're gonna read the comments, but we're actually gonna ask you guys a question not yet, but we'll be giving out again. Stay right now in the podcast, and we'll give out a black Dino Fury shirt from our sponsor, Carson Corner. So get ready, guys. But we're gonna read comments first. So let's go. Noah Cummings says hi. What's up?
So Noah.
Princess Peach and Amy Rose and what's that?
Oh, thank you.
Ranger.
Noah Cummings says 10 out of 10. Okay.
All right.
Edward Sanchez, hello. Scrub Club is here.
Oh!
Let me read that one more time. What in the fury is this? I think he was talking about the dancing sequence.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys want a shirt? Well, you can't give it to Leo because he's not qualified. Or
wow.
No, I'm sorry, guys. That's the rule from our sponsor.
Okay.
It is Ellicott. Yes, you're qualified. Anyway, Miles Levy says, "Let's see you again." Fox Ranger 3X9. I thought this was okay. I said, "No, okay."
Okay, fair enough.
Roger Concepcion says, "Nice sweater jacket." Yeah, it's from Carson's Corner.
You.
Carson's Corner.
Shouts our sponsors over at Carson's Corners for these kick jacking break sweaters.
I'm interested to see what's behind the door. Yeah, again, to get something cool. Actually, I'm curious what's behind. Gold Ranger. I hope so. Hopefully.
They winter soldier the Gold Ranger. Yo, Hasbro, real talk. We need an evil Ranger. We have not done an evil Gold Ranger yet. And the crap that Nickelodeon did with the Gold Ranger and Ninja Steel, we kind of forget about that.
Yeah, you could have given me evil. Come on, 10 episodes fighting the Rangers. 10 episodes.
I wanted Levi to go full werewolf.
Go full heel, dog.
Yeah, like in the Ninja.
Werewolf.
You were 10 episodes fighting the Rangers, but anyway, that's another story. But anyway,
Rise of the Lycans.
Skinny Boy. I think it has the best dialogue this episode.
I'll say this. I like the one line where she says, I take Sporix over algebra any day of the week.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Brian Weaver, 9.5 out of 10. Okay. Oh, I like the design though. Dark Ranger.
Yep.
I made an action figure of that.
That's ironic. We mentioned wasted opportunities with a Ranger, you know. So.
Actually, that should have been Campbell. Campbell should have been a Power Ranger. I'm sorry. Let's see. Cyril Moore said,
down. Sorry.
Love Power Ranger. Oh, is that you're saying? Kent?
Oh no! Remember, Campbell turned it down. Being the Ranger.
Okay, right. John Hill says, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Hi. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Albert says, "Spriggan is company." Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You know, I got
there was an episode when she had bad luck.
Oh wait! Bad luck does exist in the Power Ranger world, because you need a compass. You need a compass.
The head. Oh, it's supposed to be called Hedgeman. Oh, you get to know.
Like I said, you introduce those keys. I expected the Rangers at some point to use them. Maybe like to defend the city if Ravcom was fully taken over, and it's like Cybertron and Transformers in the last night. Why did I just reference that dang all movie? I'm done.
Anyway,
we still need to finish reviewing them.
Hopefully so. Maybe because we need the rating. It's been 6 episodes? Yeah. All right, guys. Sorry, you're saying?
I'm enjoying the fact that we're not introducing all the Megazords at once. I'm liking it. I have liked the fact that they've done pacing with the Zords as they come one at a time. I like that. Keep that going. Keep that same energy. I like it.
Yeah, it's better than what we got in Super Megaforce, where conveniently you unlocked Mystic Force piece.
Megaforce, like here's your Zords. Here's your Zords.
Here's your Zords. You get a sword. You get a sword. You get a sword. You all get a sword.
It's kind of sorry, Rama. It's kind of interesting you say that. In the old days, Super Sentai used to really build up, getting the Megazords because, like the Daijujin didn't appear until like episode 7 of Zyuranger. 6, right? And now in Mighty Morphin it appeared in the first episode, and now we don't get the Megazord until later on. But now in Sentai they introduced the Zords first day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, here's a fan question. So again, you guys want a T-shirt? Here it is. We'll ask you guys the question. We'll give you guys like 3 minutes to answer it. While we're here, we're just gonna chill. So here's the question. And so again, Monsters Williams, you already won this shirt. So I know you won. So sorry, bro. The next contest, you can, the one.
No double dipping. No double dipping.
All right, guys. So here's the question.
When Javi applied to BuzzBlast to buy a keytar, what was he assigned to write about?
Yeah, guys, here's the question. I'll give you guys 5 minutes because it is kind of hard.
While we're talking about that, off Power Rangers real quick. That Space Jam 2 trailer. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, sure.
I woke up early this morning and the trailer was epic.
Don Cheadle is getting that Warner Brothers and Marvel money. This man is making it rain more than Migos right now. Oh my god. But and also I'm loving the fact that LeBron they're making it both animated and live action, because I was really afraid that they were gonna do the exact same thing with Space Jam 1. But I like how LeBron's gonna be animated, and as they're about to face War Machine and his squad, then they kind of CGI, and I'm like, yes. And the reference, the Dwayne Wade alley-oop reference to LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
We all gonna review this. We are all going to review this. Scrub Club. We're gonna do a Scrub Club Morphin Network collab.
Okay, we got our winner.
We got a winner.
Oh, we got a winner. Show
Edward
it.
Sanchez, congratulations.
The Nephrite Award.
You won a black Dino free shirt. So if you can, Edward, you know the drill. Send me your size and your shipping address to this email or Instagram it to us. So I'll keep it on there for another 2 minutes so you can write it down. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So again, Edward Sanchez, congrats, you're the winner of the black Dino free t-shirt. Congratulations. Again, give us your size, your shirt size, and your shipping address to this email or Instagram, but email so we can give it to Carson's Corner. So yeah, guys. So again, you're talking about Space Jam. What?
Yeah, Space
So-
Jam. But going back to Space Jam. So Space Jam, the alley-oop reference, the Dwayne Wade, LeBron alley-oop reference, great. Also, the reference to Kobe, rest in peace, the great one.
Yeah, so
That-
can we talk about the final shot where like LeBron did the legit under that was just Kobe Bryant because like Kobe is
also,
legit.
there was
Wait!
Lola's pose.
I know, but wait, let me talk about Kobe. Again. So when LeBron did the Kobe under the thing, that was first introduced in 1997 in All-Star Game because it was never done before, and Kobe introduced it to the All-Star Game. So that good job, LeBron. That actually made me cry a bit. So good job, Kobe. And you're saying about Lola?
Yeah, so Lola, she did a pose that one of LeBron
Wade.
James's teammates made in a photo. Hold on.
Yeah,
let me see if I can find it.
Yes, though it's
Dwayne Wade. It was when they were with it was when LeBron was with the Miami Heat.
Yeah, so it was like they were doing a fast break and he legit did that. But Dwayne Wade and like LeBron caught him, did like that's the one of his most epic dunks he ever made. But oh my god, he did the other like oh shit. That's Kobe too.
Question.
Yo, what's up?
Question. You said Jim Carrey is going to reprise his role as the Mask for this movie. I thought you said that. Okay, I was going to say. Isn't that new line?
Space Jam has legit introduced oh god. Okay, Mike, I now understand why you hate the multiverse theory. Space Jam legit just introduced a multiverse of Warner Brothers, the Warner Brothers multiverse, because Game of Thrones apparently is canon. Flintstones, Scooby Doo, Iron Giant.
Those are Hanna-Barbera.
They're part of Warner Brothers. DC, all like Lord of the Rings. At this point, you might as well just make what was that? Crisis on Warner Brothers Earth or something like that. I don't know, but I understand why.
Wizard of Oz, that little planet LeBron passed.
Yes. They might as well just make their own version of Ready Player One, Ready Player Warner, or Ready Player Bros.
Oh,
it is
that's
Space
a
Jam
great
2.
name.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's not Space Jam 2. It's a standalone sequel, so it's not
A new legacy. Can we talk about how Zendaya is the voice actor of Lola Bunny?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not know she was doing the voice acting.
Yeah, she's trending right now on Twitter for it.
What's funny is like Kyrie knew about that before.
Of course you did.
We know, Ryan.
If Zendaya is doing Lola Bunny, then Yosemite Sam needs to be voiced by J.K. Simmons.
No, it's gonna be the past. Yeah.
Yeah, Lola's the only one Lola's the only new voice actress.
Oh no, I'm just saying because Spider-Man reference.
Oh. Okay, so.
Oh, I get it.
Edward Sanchez, okay, so Edward, don't forget, you have 2 days. Well, I think you're gonna do it, but you have 2 days to give me your shipping address and your size, or we have to give it to someone else. But not someone else, but you have to do it again next week. All right, guys. Edward, congratulations for the black Dino Fury shirt, and this is what it looks like. Next week we'll be giving out the green Dino Fury shirt. Yes, the green sister. Anyway, all right, guys. Before we leave, where can you find all of you guys? Starting with the guy in my left side. This guy who keeps dancing a lot.
Piss off! I am tired of you. Y'all can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheRex_Fox. Mike, hit it. Never mind. I'll do it. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheRex_Fox. Follow me on YouTube page Rex_Fox, and following all my gang content on Twitch.tv/RecklessFox. And if you want more content, myself and the rest, and actually the other half of Morphin Network, we do our own video game podcast every Sunday. Shouts to the Show Game Podcast. We're going to be doing one tomorrow night. And please sure to follow us on SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker Audio, and Stitcher at The Scrub Club Podcast. And follow us on our Instagram page at The Scrub Club Podcast. Where can the people find you, Ryan?
Instagram, DanceTheBoy247, where I'll challenge my Honey Muffin to a dance battle someday. It's on. You give me a jinx. Anyway.
Bring it on, Ollie.
Yeah, we're 247. And please follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, @Morphin Network.
All right. And Noemi, where can they find you?
You wonderful people can find me on Instagram at Bride of Spider-Man, my YouTube channel, Cosplay Chica 101, and Twitch, which is also Bride of Spider-Man. So stay tuned for the summer, which I'll be streaming really soon.
We're cool for the summer. Jen, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Genmessina. That's GNMESINA. And if you will, I think that's it for now. My Twitter's kind of disabled for a bit.
All right then. Kent, where can they find you?
That's Plutonian. You can find me on Instagram, Brown_K, as well as QR Ranger Book.
All right then. Clement, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram, cleout1031, and I'm hanging around the Morphin Network, so I'm there.
And Mike, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at chrono_just_cosplay. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. And while I'm not on Twitter, please make sure that this is trending.
Oh my god. Anyways. All right, guys. Well, that being said, thank you once again so much. Shouts to our sponsors over at Ranger Stop and Pop. And shouts to our sponsors over at Carson's Corner for this episode. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, come on and slam. And welcome to the Jam 2. Bye, guys.
Smile and wave, boy. Smile and wave.
Wave.